But the gentleman that was involved in the murder is in big trouble. He knows he's going to go to hell. I was talking to an American gentleman the other day. I met him over in Tilbury. And he was talking about all the history of London and how excited he was to be in London. And I mentioned a few things over in Tilbury where he was. And he looked at me blankly, had no idea that there was history involved. Everything was Tower of London. And it got me to thinking about where I live, which is Abbey Wood, and just the amount of history we've got in the area. And I don't think everyone realises it, that if you just scratch the surface, pretty much anywhere in London and its environs, what you've got laying there. So we're sitting here at the moment over in Lesnes Abbey, built by Richard de Lucy back in the 12th century as his penance for the death of Thomas Becket. So I think most people have heard of Thomas Becket, murdered in Canterbury Cathedral, became a saint, one of the most famous people in medieval or pre-medieval England. But the gentleman that was involved in the murder is in big trouble. He knows he's going to go to hell. He's going straight to hell in a handcart. He's killed the Archbishop of Canterbury. What can you do? What we're going to do, we're going to build ourselves an abbey and we're going to say sorry to God. So we look round, and this is Lesnes Abbey. He lived here for the next few years and then passed away. So beautiful thing to leave behind. Terrible reason it's here, but what we don't know is whether it worked. So we don't know whether he's upstairs or he's downstairs. But as I say, it's just one of the things, growing up as kids, it was just the ruins. You know, we'd come up here as teenagers and drink our beers and laugh about at night time, was the mad monk going to get us? But as I say, you look under the surface and it goes back hundreds, 1,000 years of history. And it's only as an adult and start scratching that you're like, wow, this is amazing. And we're in a little village just on the outskirts of London that probably no one had heard of until we got the Crossrail station. And yet we've got all this on our doorstep. And that's not all we've got, you know, and it's layer upon layer upon layer. And we could talk for hours about it, but it just fascinates me. And I think most people in most towns, villages within London, and I say London because I'm a Londoner, but probably anywhere in the country, if you look, it's all going to be there.